And we are back with more Dark Souls 3. Last time we left off? There we go. It's just like, loading is going okay, right? When I put the disc in, it was, I got like a, not a proper disc, and I'm like, well, that's new. Hopefully my PS5 disc drive is not failing. I swear, it's not that old. Although I did buy the console originally for Resident Evil 8. But yes, for Dark Souls 3, basically, we're continuing off where we left off, which is we just got to Honor Londo. So, good old memories there. We are probably right on the trail of the Cinder Lord of the Deep. I always forget his name until it's brought up again. Anarius? Andarius? Cinder Lord of the Deep kind of works. Who, in theory, is in the main cathedral where, way long ago, we fought Smaug and, the Dragoon guy. And yeah. Okay, so we spent our souls. Okay, we should be all good to go. Travel. Honor Londo. Yeah, I'm kind of curious how this ties back into Lord Gwen lore, general Dark Souls lore, even maybe Cinder Lord lore, because the entire faction of the Deep, because we can make deep weapons, and there are enemies that are deep themed, which just constantly leaves me wondering if, like, I mean, the Deep seems to be Abyss related, but nothing's really official. Okay, good. I wonder if the giant guy that, like, comes in from above will reappear. Okay, the Deacons of the Deep have respawned. Good. I mean, not good per se, but I'll take the enemy that I know where they're at than the enemies that I don't know where they're at. Alright, Aldrich, Lord of the Deep. I mean, Devourer of Gods. Ooh, okay. Good to know. I think the key to this battle is to be offensive. Oh, wow. And that was with an ember burnt. Okay. Though, I mean, there was a long wind-up. Lightning Earth. Okay, worship the sun. There was a long wind-up there, though, so not too shocking. But interesting that he has more of an appearance than he had in the opening cinematic. Which, yet again, makes me kind of wonder if, like, am I supposed to recognize him from somewhere? He doesn't look immediately noticeable, but I'm noticing his head where it's definitely sun themed, which again goes back to Lord Gwen. His location is very Lord Gwen. Positioning. Ouch. Okay, good. Step back. Squish, squish, squish. Stamina back. Okay, he's going back under. Burning bright now, which again, like sun themed. follows for a bit. Okay, follows for a while. Frick. Not great. Frick you! So close. I'm out of healing, obviously. Center of a Lord, Soul of Aldrich. Let's also not stand near the doorway in case the... Okay, Ember restored, thank goodness. Oh boy. Want to make sure that the door didn't open, no energy, and then like one of his minions just like shoots a fireball at me. Well, not bad, second try. Oh boy, that was a close call, close call. But alright, Soul of Aldrich. Soul of Aldrich, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength, used to acquire many souls or transposed to extract its true strength. When Aldrich ruminated on the fading of the fire, it inspired visions of a coming age of the deep sea. He knew the path would be arduous, but he had no fear. He would devour the gods himself. Okay. So I guess if, like, in previous iterations of the Firelink journey, you know, you kind of, like, use all those souls to kind of, like, imbue the next fire to continue on the generations. Maybe Aldrich's vision was like, I'll take them into myself. And like, the next age instead of fire will be water-based. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. And then, do we have... Here we go. Cinders of a Lord. Cinders of a Lord left by Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. If the Lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. Aldrich became a Lord by devouring men, but was disillusioned with his throne, and so took to devouring gods instead. Okay. I forgot that he devoured men. I do kind of like all the different, like, slime everywhere. Okay, let's light the bonfire. I'm tempted to go up, but, yeah, no, we should... Well... Alright, I mean... I hope I don't regret this. I'm just curious. If we go check out Guinevere's old room... Like, there should be something there, right? Hopefully not like another boss fight. If it is, we have Homeward Bones. Okay, seems shallow enough. Nothing super dangerous. Oh, but there is an item. Okay. No enemies. Sun Princess Ring. Understandable. Okay, what's that ring do? Okay, Ultra Sapphire, Ruby. Where are you, Sun Princess Ring? Oh, here we go. Gradually restores HP. Ring associated with Guinevere, Princess of Sunlight and eldest daughter of Gwyn, the First Lord. The ring is vaguely warm, like a beam of sunlight, and gradually restores HP. Guinevere left her home with a great many other deities, and became a wife and mother, raising several heavenly children. Okay. Wonder basically, like, left their home, like, when was that then? And also, like, so, I guess it makes sense that maybe Aldrich, when he was devouring gods later on, was probably, like, descendants of gods that he was devouring. just gonna... This does exit out where it used to, right? Okay. Quickly back up to explore the other side of the balcony, but I don't suspect that we'll find anything over there. And not seeing anything, but let's bot the walls in case of illusions. Okay. Now we can go back to Firelink Shrine, now that we've thoroughly explored. Like, we knew that there wasn't going to be much, but good to see all the old stuff. And that's two of the, I want to say, no, three, because one of the Cinder Lords is already kind of there waiting for us. 3 of the 5 Cinder Lords, which I believe leaves only Yorm the Giant Lord, and, who else was it? I think it was someone that wasn't in the opening cinematic. Maybe. But alright. Back to Firelink. I'll be curious here if any new happenings have happened since I've brought back more Cinderlord cinders. Okay. Scary Guardman isn't around.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
Okay,
Very
level
well.
up.
Then touch the take nourishment.
Okay, we are putting stuff into attunement until we can get 2 spell slots. Excellent. And that's as many levels as we can currently allocate to things, so... level that up. Wonder if she'll have anything to say about Aldrich, but she didn't have anything to say about the Abyss Keepers, so...
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be sovereign.
Nah, okay.
Ashen One. Farewell, may the flame...
Same as before. I do wish I understood what her lore is beyond, I'm a firekeeper, but... I mean, that seems to be most of them outside of, like, the Candle Maiden from Demon Souls had maybe a bit more implication of lore.
Aha, Aldrich. So,
How about you? Anything to say about Aldrich?
most illustrious Lord Seeker. Or should I say, Lord Slayer? Fine kindling for the thrones, is it not? Each soul truly worthy of lordship.
Seems the same.
And all slain by thy hand, to bind them. Oh, I have, in fact, methinks thou'st helped.
Yeah, alright. Now what would Aldrich... Ooh, okay. Life Hunt Scythe. Miracle of Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. Steals HP of foes using an illusionary scythe. Aldrich dreamed as he slowly devoured the god of the Dark Moon. In this dream, he perceived the form of a young, pale girl in hiding. Okay. So, the god of the Dark Moon, if I recall correctly, is Gwendolyn or Guinevere? The one that's not the female one that basically we interacted with in Dark Souls 1. And as for basically the form of a young pale girl in hiding, I wonder if that's in reference to the portrait goddess from Dark Souls 1, who we left alone. I always wondered like what type of boss fight that would have been, but she was pretty chill. But given that the Painted World is one of the DLCs in this game, I wonder if that will be expanded upon in there. And I assume this is the other one? Longbow of Dark Moon Gwendolyn. Yeah, so Gwendolyn, who is gradually devoured by Aldrich. This golden bow is imbued with a powerful magic and is most impressive with moonlight arrows. Skill, Dark Moon Arrow. Infuse a readied arrow with Dark Moon Essence, granting it magic damage and the ability to pierce shields. Why yes, I am extremely tempted by this. Okay. And it's a regular bow. Yeah. 4.5, not that heavy. And this is a miracle, so it takes, yeah, faith, which we don't have enough faith for that. So yeah, let's get the Dark Moon bow. I think that's the only two things that, like, Aldrich Soul opens up, right? It appears to be. Normally, basically, it's only 2 per boss thing, but always good to confirm. But okay, let's get the Dark Moon longbow. That sounds really, really good.
Now,
I might be actually tempted to level that up as a boss weapon to kind of pair it up with the, try and at least get it up to, like, to parity with the mace. Part of me wants to invest more, basically, in my giant icy mace, but, don't, like, I don't know. I think it's good, but I think, basically, a bow like that, where I can kind of, like, go back and forth between magic and non-magic, could be really good. Yorm, the Giant of the Profane Capitals. Okay, so not that one. And I forget, who's the big guy? Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Okay. And that's our friend, which I forget what his deal is. Bloodlith the Exiled, okay. So this should be Aldrich. Yep, Saint Aldrich of the Deep. Here you go, Aldrich. Like it's like a big skull, but like with like leech maggots burning. Neat. Okay, still got plenty of stuff. Let's check in on everybody here. Okay, Pyromancy teacher is alive. Sorcery teacher is alive. At least second sorcery teacher. Obviously our first has met an unfortunate accident. Okay, she's breathing. Okay. Let's confirm... Well, I guess let's confirm a few things here, actually. Okay. Our good old rat friend is not back yet, and hopefully he's not gotten into trouble. And by trouble, I mean hopefully he has not killed important people to us, because that is what I fear the most, being locked out of content. Alright, equipment. So if I were to swap out the longbow of Ferris... Yeah, obviously, basically... Okay, the weight increases, durability decreases, FP cost obviously different. I mean, obviously not as good because it's not upgraded, but I'm curious. Alright, let's try firing an arrow. Okay, pretty good. And then... I forget how to, Was that imbuing it with magic? I'm really bad at this. Assumedly, it didn't look like it. I thought there'd be like a blue glow or something like moonlight themed, but it looks like a normal arrow. But okay, let's see. I'm assuming this takes twinkling scales, but or not twinkling scales. Titanite scales? I know it probably takes a boss up and stuff. And I'm hoping not. Oh yeah, it'd be under here. Yep, Titanite scale. Ooh. What is our ice mace at anyway? +2. Becomes 4251. I'm just sad I can't keep investing into Ice Mace, but the Ice Mace basically... I'm so torn. I do like my Black Bow of Ferris, but I'm just like, with Titanite scales being so rare, but I'm kind of hoping, maybe naively, that the DLC will provide like way more of them somehow, like maybe a merchant or something. So okay, let's invest. And then yep, we're gonna invest again, so we'll have 2 boss weapons at +2. Like we use bow and arrows a lot, so we're balancing the scales here, and yep, both require 4 next. I've made my choice.
Pretty be careful.
I shall live with it now. I forget, basically? Okay, yeah, oh yeah, we should also allocate another spell. Although, in thinking that, we should also go ahead and
Back again. Perfect.
learn the rest of the sorceries here, because we should have enough for doing all of that now. Okay, we already have that. With FP cost being FP cost these days, I don't think there's any benefit to having more than one of a spell. Well, I guess let's buy the ones we guarantee don't have first. And then let's just be thorough. Let's just buy him out. There we go.
Promise to stay.
Excuse me? You normally say, come again.
Oh. What is it? Forgot something?
Got something to talk about?
How do you like gimmicks, friend? This is a sign, a cipher, employed by sorcerers who use quietude to their advantage.
Silent ally. Slumbering Dragoncrest ring.
With this, you can be sure to tell friend from foe from your very first encounter. It's a very old practice at this point, but one that you deserve to know.
Interesting. I guess he's more friendly to me now that I've learned all his stuff.
I don't mean to seem overbearing in
Okay, there we
exchange for
go.
my son the form. I hope you'll
There's the sorcerer I remember.
promise to stay safe.
But interesting that he upgraded his greeting, though. Okay, we have 1,000. Can we afford any miracles? Because I do fear for her life, too.
Oh, Champion, do you wish to hear?
I'll probably not end up using any of these miracles, but... Again, better safe than sorry. Okay, let's get... replenishment.
You know, in my hope I would.
Okay, repeat dialogue.
Terribly. Have a pleasant. I pray.
Okay. Oh yeah. 2 hands on our mace. And I also noticed that we're only at like 60.4 for our weight ratio. Yes, because I put away the Uchikatana for the Pyromancy Flame. I remember now, okay. Also, yeah, no, after that one incident with the Rosaria's fingers and that Moon Maiden being like, oh, I guess I'll need to murder you next time we meet. I'm like, alright, I'm not gonna mess with Covenants. We're just gonna keep it on Blue Sentinels now and leave it at that. Yeah, okay, so we couldn't do the brass armor for 1 and 2, but we could do the Pontiff Knight armor, potentially. Okay. We have 2 extremely light things. Okay, what about the Pontiff leggings? I'm curious, if we just went full Pontiff, how much do we weigh? It's coming close. Oh, 70.9. So, what do I look like with it fully on? I look silly. Alright, see, that's one thing about being a thief. You look cool at the very least. Okay, back to this. There we go. Okay. This could work. I mean, until I need to use my sword again, in which case we'll need to go light, but, yeah, okay. Okay, let's go ahead, attune. What shall be our second spell? It should be a pyromancy to make actual use of it. And I'm tempted about Great Combustion. 'Cause I've always been a huge fan of combustion. I guess technically we can do miracles too. At least we can do some miracles, not all of them. We can also do basically the Karthus Flame Arc reinforcement, but I don't think... I don't know with our current weapons which one they would actually reinforce or not. Don't need that. Yeah, and since our arrows will now do magic damage, yeah, we should basically do fire. I'm just wondering, basically, I guess Great Combustion has the heaviest requirements of the ones that we can use. Honestly, I also feel like I'm potentially missing some, but maybe I'm misremembering. But okay, Great Combustion. Yep, quiet, Great Combustion, cool. And okay, so... I try to think if that's it for the top part of Erythiel. Because the right door over here was... Oh, actually, now think about it. Let's go back to the opening of Honor Londo here. Oh, wait, actually... Oh, no, wait. We spent most of our stuff. Yes, okay. I was like, oh, I should have, like, spent some leftover stuff on arrows, but I just realized that since we bought all the spell stuff, we actually did use up a good amount of our souls. Okay. I did keep wondering why I get 3 souls whenever I warp here. Okay, good night, sir. Good. 2 Titanite shards. Okay, stamina back. Okay, good. Yeah, let's see if that door opened up because we completed the boss fight. Probably not, but I was a bit curious. And we're gonna drink because we're going to be teleporting anyway. We still got this guy to fight. Yeah, stamina back. Okay, large Titanite shard, and door is still closed, not even interactable. I wonder if it's there then just for like old reference sake. Like, it used to have one, so it's gonna still have one now. But okay. Yeah, I guess that's it for Honor Londo, given that in our previous run we took care of all the guys here. Real quick, I want to test out my arrows. So I guess these guys are pretty far away. But he's not. Not that much. Wonder if they probably have magic resistance now, think about it. Okay, so it does like the magic infused that. Honestly, less damage than I... Actually, let's try something here real quick. Alright, if I go back to Blackbow Ferris... Yeah, okay, so that does do more damage, so I'll need to keep that in mind for magically resistant dudes. It kind of goes without saying that magic-resistant dudes would be more resistant against magically imbued arrows, but, I'll admit to not really completely factoring that into my calculation. I mean... It shouldn't be... I mean, I don't know. I want to say it's like shouldn't be a case, but I guess most range enemies are probably magic users, so it's like, okay, it might be more of a case than I'm giving it credit. It's like, maybe I've made a mistake in regards to using it for some battles? Actually, can I? Like, but I think basically the majority of battles, it's going to be an overall win. I think more enemies are going to not be as resistant to that than not. Okay, now the big question is, or a question is, how do we get over there? So obviously we can see it. And we know that from the bottom of it, that it seems like you start at the top. Hold on here. There we are. Had to adjust my headset since I had a bit of an itch on my ear. Just observing to see if I can't notice anything here, but... I mean, I don't think this tower can really connect over. I don't see anything like over here. I mean, the most I see is this arch here. And like in my head, I'm like, what if it's an invisible thing you kind of walk across? But and we did explore, if I recall correctly, this area after we cranked the lever. Oh, actually, I wonder. I wonder if we crank the lever and... hold on. We crank the lever and we can teleport up here without actually taking this. I wonder if somehow the top of this platform exposes some sort of way to get over there. That'd be my initial guess. So let's try that. Okay, we're going down. Okay, so can we push it again? Okay, so we can only... actually, hold on. Doubly so here. First off, just because I do remember the Crystal Cavern from Dark Souls 1. Don't like it, but thankfully we have a like prism stones are very cheap in this game. Okay, good. Good. Okay. I hate heights so much. This makes me a bit, like, sick in the knees, but again, that's why I compared it to the Crystal Caverns in Dark Souls 1. Because it, just like this, it was completely invisible except for you could throw stones on it. I did like the view of the town from up here, though. Which, in hindsight, I don't think we went to... I guess maybe we can't. It's at the other side of the river, like way over there we can kind of see, but... Okay. Okay, we should be good. Oh! Friend? Hello.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights.
Neat.
What beckoned thee to such a place? If thou'st come stumbling here in error, I bid thee leave anon. This tower is a prison. Thy presence shall invoke the ire of the tyrant Sullivan. Though 'twas a rare delight to converse with another. My thanks, strange visitor. May the dark moon watch over thee.
Well, I mean, I can tell you I killed Sullivan.
Thou thinkst to remain? This tower is a prison. Thy presence shall invoke the ire of the tyrant Sullivan. I bid thee leave, anon. May the dark moon watch over thee.
What am I supposed to give her? For a brief moment, I was just like, what's that glimmering light? I'm like, oh yeah, that's me. Is there anything I can... Oh, wait. Maybe if I'm wielding Sullivan's sword, she'll be like, oh, you hopefully killed him and not are in cahoots with him. Where is... We did get it. I thought we got it. Here we go. Great Sword of Judgment. Anything to say now?
Thou thinkst to remain. This tower is a prison. I bid thee leave. May the dark moon...
Still do nothing. Boo. I want to be like, no, you're free. You're free to go. I mean, to an extent. Sullivan's not an issue anymore, but it does seem that Aldrich devoured your actual lord of the Dark Moon. Okay, where's my hammer? There's my hammer. Yep. Okay. Okay, good. It didn't give out from under me. Okay. I also do wonder if that entire, like, invisible platform raises or lowers with the tower, or is it, like, separately floating here? Double check. What's the name of this bonfire? The prison tower. Okay. Alright, let's get our... Wait, no. Our casty stick out, because we are going to do some, falling for items, I take it here. Dang it, wrong one. Oh, wow. Ooh, actually. Would there be advice here being like, do this to talk to her? If there is, I'm not seeing it. Okay. Boo. Alright, I guess... Now I guess it's time for falling. Okay. Item over there. Ooh, item over here. Okay. Doop. Painting Guardian's Curved Sword. Nice. Painting Guardian hood, gown, gloves, and a waistcloth. Good. Recast spook. Actually, probably fall down on this beam here. Okay, good. Good. I'm not seeing any additional items to grab on the way down. Okay, good. A bit disappointing that there's no more items to grab. But okay, so that's that mystery solved then. Alright, I guess back to the prison then for us. Although, 10,000 souls. Let's go quickly back to Firelink. Kinda curious if, like, I noticed the miracles weren't too pricey, so we might be able to kind of, like, eventually buy them out. Although I wonder if buying them out, just like the sorcerer guy became more friendly, I wonder if becoming more friendly with her will somehow invoke the ire of the dude or not. Oh, my thief boy. I wonder where you're at. I can only imagine with going back to the prison that he is probably in the prison somewhere. Probably having gotten himself in trouble.
Oh, champion of do you wish to?
Alright, learn some miracles. Let's see. As always, most pricey to the cheapest. Which, sure, alright, 10,000. Cool. Done and done.
You know, in my eye would although
Okay.
if I terribly so.
Curious if she would have any, like, dialogue to say about how much souls I just spent.
Have a pleasant journey, I pray for you.
But it might be more connected to, like, how many do I buy rather than how much do I spend. And we should top off on arrows just because we might as well. And my flame is... okay, good. Cool, cool. Oh, there, arrow lady. Da-da-da-da-da. Bam.
Ashen one.
Alright. Yep, 1, 2, 3, so only 2 Cinder Lords left. And travel. Yeah, back to the dungeon. In hindsight, these weird, creepy wardens, I wonder if they'll take longer to kill with these magic arrows than if they take from the physical arrows. I'll need to be more on my toes for swapping between the two. Alright, run. Okay, get some stamina back, because we know. Excellent. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, good. Alright, we're gonna check out that dead-end path to see if our thief friend might not be in trouble over here. Because there was a mysteriously locked door before. I'd like to imagine that if our thief friend did end up here, he wouldn't be down in the dungeon, but... oh, actually! Derp. Okay, yeah, this does not do as much damage as I had hoped it would do. Hmm. Alright. There we go. I guess I wasted those scales. Okay. They got me there. Alright, come back. Come back. Take these out. Oh, really? And 1, 2. Okay, jailer trousers. Which, is that our first bit of jailer gear? Let's see. Trousers. Jailer trousers, where are you? There we go. Trousers worn by the jailers of Erethiel Dungeon. The jailers were among the few survivors inhabiting the profaned capital, later serving under Pontus Sullivan. Perhaps the screams emanating from the cells helped them forget their old home. Interesting. So they're originally from... the profaned capital. Ooh. Wait, did I shoot an arrow? Had it, like, ding and something? Or did something else ding? But okay, our thief friend at least isn't trapped in there. Oh, okay. You know, it makes sense that they would explode in leeches, but I still didn't see that coming. Yep, locked on both these ends. Okay, good. None of them exploded in leeches. Just seeing if any of the prison cell stuff opens up here. But I guess so far I feel good on our thief friend for not getting caught then, if he's not down here. Though it does remind me, actually, that originally I wanted to go check on him in that manor. Okay, dang. Okay, ouch. There we go. Leeches off. Okay. Totally forgot that I opened up that door from before. Okay, nothing. Nothing. Nothing, even though I'm pretty certain I probably did that before. But yeah, I'm debating. I am thinking... I just remembered that actually I wanted to go check to see if the thief guy maybe is not trying to pillage that one house we got into with all the Lord Gwen paraphernalia. Oop, hello. Yeah, let's go check that out first here before we get too deep in dungeon. Because I don't know, I mean, I know why. This is like, I don't know why I thought he'd be down here. I'm like, okay, no, I did. My thought process was that he probably tried sneaking into somewhere and got caught. But I guess if he's actually a good at his job thief, I should say, then in theory, okay, back to the Church of Yorshka. He should be in the house with all, like, the swanky stuff. Because the house is still very weird to me in that it's the only house we can actually enter here. I mean, we found it. I mean, it did have items, so it wasn't completely useless, but I do wonder if there's more to it. I am going the wrong direction. Okay, up here, over here. Alright, down this way, to the elevator. Okay, good. Okay, let's send it back up. Okay, let's just charge. Okay, good. Could have sworn there was another guy standing around here. Oh, there he kind of is, maybe. Alright, we're going to, once again, put the Dark Moon longbow to the test. Since these guys aren't... Oh, dang it. Alright. Torch. There we go. So I guess this guy is technically a sorcerer, but still. Oh, I forgot they're actually, like, literally incorporeal. And... bad. Dang it. Wolf and these enemies will be my eternal bane. Okay. I'm still sad about the Dark Moon Bow not being that good. I mean, it does kind of split the damage a bit, but I thought magic would be more effective than just like pure physical, but I mean, I guess the ability to swap between the two of them is in and of itself a advantage. You know what? Because we're probably going to experience a lot of stuff until we come across a fire. Let's take another drink. And you're a guy behind me that I somehow missed. Okay, I thought I had stamina for a swing. I do wonder what this game would look like if you just had infinite stamina. Like, it would so change the dynamic to the point where, like, they would become old-fashioned 3D action games, really. Which is not a bad thing, if I'm being honest. Okay, all the knights are dead. Good, good. Alright, thief man. You get in trouble anywhere in here? Still think this one window being blackened is a bit suspicious, but whatever. Okay, though, I'm not seeing our thief. Maybe he is in the dungeon. We'll do a very quick sweep, just in case. Yep, there's all the chests that we looted. Oh, and I guess we can go check on an Onion Knight too, now that we've defeated Aldrich. Because in theory, Onion Knight will have moved on. For the briefest of moments there, I thought I heard a second footstep. But yeah, again, like you'd think if the thief was thieving anywhere, he'd be thieving in here. Did I pop this wall? It looks suspicious. Okay. Alright. Onion Knight is still chill here? Nope. Okay, he's moved on at last. That's the soup though, is still on the stove. But okay. Let's go back to the bonfire and back to the prison. Although, let's see. How many bones do we have? 13? You know what? Sure. Because, let's actually go back to the shrine bonfire, because we have 8,000 souls. So we're going to basically invest that real quick in some spells. Because once we start getting into the dungeon, it's, well, I want to say it might be a while until we come across a fire, because we had not come across a fire for how deep we gotten. But maybe that in and of itself is an indication that we're going to come across the fire soon enough. I'm just kind of curious. Did our old sorcerer teacher evolve, or anything happen with his body yet? Nope. I do wonder then what would have happened had I taken the power from him. Maybe he died of, like, excess power, and I should have drained him of it? And taken it on myself? Maybe? Okay, 8,000. I think the second most pricey miracle I saw was either 5 or 4,000.
Do you wish to?
Yeah, 4,000, okay. Now, bam. 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 There we go. Anything to say about that?
You know, in my home I
No.
will be although to, but if I had terribly. Have a pleasant journey. I pray for your
Okay. There is a part of me that wants to try some of those miracles in terms of, like, you know, devouring insects. Like, that sounds cool. Okay. Said back to the prison. Or the dungeon, I should say. I mean, they call it a dungeon, but I mean, a dungeon is a prison. And I think the NPCs, the guards, are called, like, it was the prisoners' pants we found, right? Or the prison warden's pants, or whatever. Okay. Make sure I actually have the flask at the ready. Ah, I thought that plant was something for a second. Dang it. Good. Whoa. Okay, not my intent. This is going to be a bit more tricky than it normally is here. Dang it. Oh, dang. There we go. Okay. We know these guys can instant kill when they're on high alert. Okay, good, good. Okay. Okay, down with zombie. Okay. For a brief moment, that mask almost looked like it could be looked at like a the same mask that Aldrich had on. Gollum, you doing okay? No reaction to fire. You good? Okay. Do wonder what his deal is, but whatever, whatever. Okay, let's take down these guys. Good. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, good. I don't recognize when I got damaged, but let's heal that up real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot about the lizard that way, but... Oh, God, son of a... Oh. Didn't realize that they would go down that easily. Okay. Take the elevator over here. This should lead to the bottom floor of the dungeon that had the giant parade of those guys. Which, Hopefully arrows will be good enough to kind of make some headway there. Okay, good. I don't think I recognized the howling of the wind out here last time. I do wonder what's over that way. Actually, I guess if Honorlando is that way, that's potentially Caesar Scalus's study? I wonder. Okay, this is gonna be not great. Okay, you. Okay, stamina back. Whoa, whoa! I did not realize my health is like... weird, okay. Good to know they're doing some sort of long-range curse that I did not take it into consideration before. But if it only affects my cap, one, I wonder if it actually can kill me or not. Dang. And two, it shouldn't affect my current HP. I mean, it does when my current HP is equal to cap, but... okay, good. Keeping an eye on it, because I don't know when it occurred, honestly. Oh, maybe it's like when they look at me? Okay. Okay, good. And then you... we're running a bit low on arrows, but that was kind of a known factor. Come on. I don't have a lot of arrows here. Although, actually, I guess it's only the one left. We know we can charge them. I totally forgot about the giant rats over there. Jailer trousers. An ember. We're gonna wait for her to round the corner and then ambush her. Hello. Okay. Smooth. Excellent. Another ember. Aha, okay. Good to know. You don't. Okay, let's... I don't like that jail cell. Don't see anything in there outside of items, although... Oh, we actually can open it up, okay. Okay, we should see if there's any trap here. Xanthius Ashes. Interesting. Gotta jump out of me, it did. Okay, does something. Crown ring. Okay. Let's see here. There was also the other ring that the sorcerer guy gave us that we'd actually not take a look at before. Should have a dragon on it, not the Leo ring. Lingering, young, bellowing. It looks like slumbering or something. See where? Slumbering Draggress ring. Mask the sound of its wearer. Ring of clandestine guild of sorcerers based in Vinheim, home of sorcery. Mask the sound of its wearer. The dragon school held effective sovereignty over Vinheim, with a great many adept assassins at its disposal. Interesting. Okay. What was that ring that we just got, though? I think it was the Dust Crown ring? Leaf-colored crown bestowed upon the Princess of Elysial, ancient land of golden sorceries. Reduces spell FP consumption, but also lowers HP. Elysial is synonymous for its lost sorceries, of which the Xanthius sorcerers are dedicated scholars. This crown ring is a rare artifact of the great magic heritage. Okay. And then those ashes we got. Umbral Ash of a sorcerer who will explore the golden sorceries of a long-lost land. With this, the Shrine Handmaiden will prepare new items. They were called Xanthus Scholars. Some foolishly imitate them by simply dressing in yellow. Interesting. Oh yeah, I do vaguely recall those guys. Okay. Let's switch to a quicker weapon here. Just gonna check the walls for secrets, because if you're gonna have a secret somewhere inside a prison cell, like, you know, generally where it is. So I think I am noticing that I'm depleting the durability doing this, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, if you're a mimic, let's find out sooner than later. Yeah. And step on back. Whew. Oh, Titanite Scale 2. Nice. Oh, okay, so they can have Titanite scales as well. That's good to know. Hidden prison cell? No. Pretty big cell in there. Ah. Can't... There is somebody in that cell. They don't have red eyes like this cell. Locked. Looks like NPC. So how do I get the key? I'm like, would this guy have the key? Alright. I'm only looking you up because you look like you probably have something good. So let's do Mortal Kombat. Huh. Okay, thought he would drop an item. Really? Nothing in here? Well, again, now if any place is gonna have basically a secret thing. Actually, I guess I can just one-hand this. It'd be a very suspicious cell like that. Like, why was he jailed? Unless he had a good item on it. That's video game logic right there. It's just like, him being jailed means that he had something on his person, where it's like an actual jail, they'd have taken it away from him. Really? Huh. Can I close the door so next time I'm dead and have to run through here I don't, like, aggro him? Guess not. What is this way? Please be a bonfire. And I do intend to go check out the other prison cell. I just want to see exactly where this one goes. Well, if ain't that suspicious. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we're gonna grab whatever it is and run, because I don't trust this guy not to scream. Alright, Soul of a Warrior. Okay. Strange. Bit disappointing that there's no bonfire. Nor do I see one from this angle either. Okay, let's check out that one cell that I feel like I'm probably going to regret opening, but hopefully I won't. You're free? Okay, yep, it does not care that I freed it. That's how you pray kindness. Dang it. Let's take care of this guy from a distance. Oh yeah, I forgot that I'm very low on arrows right now. Okay, good. You're gonna attack me, aren't you? Yep. Oh, okay. I was hoping we could be friends. Like the other kind golem. But if this is how you want to do it, we can do it that way. Ooh, profane coal. I see something over there, but it's not moving yet. I mean, it's moving, but not moving at me. Enable dark, lacerating, and hollow infusion. Coal used for weapon infusion. Remnants of the fire that burned down the profane capital. Preserved in an icy skull. Give to the blacksmith in the shrine to allow the use of gems for dark, blood, and hollow infusion. The fire that burned down the profane capital. Raises questions, more so, on what the profane capital is. I thought it might be, Drangleic from Dark Souls 2? There we go. Or even basically maybe, because like Anor Londo is like the upper reaches of a general, like, you know, where Firelink and all that stuff starts, but okay. I don't think I realized it connected all the way this way. I guess that's if you wanted to avoid having to deal with those people. Alright, giant rats. I get into our cell from this side, I wonder? No. I mean, it looks like a lady more than a guy. But they're kind of like hollowed a bit, it looks like, so it's hard to tell. Hidden passage? No. Binoculars. Oh yeah, no, definitely a lady. Long, spindly fingers. That's how you know. Okay. Ah. I mean, it's not the first prison cell we've come across. It's like, where's the key? But I am trying to think. Okay. There's two potential passages. It seems like that the ruins themselves would be the profaned capital. But then where was this sewer entrance going before? Because that's where we kind of like last really left off. Yeah, a lot of regular rats. So, unknown traveler, take a drink. I know we didn't technically have to, but better safe than sorry. The chittering in the walls makes me wonder about hidden passages. Ooh. I totally don't trust these. Try to knock it off balance. Dark clutch ring. I assume it has something to do with clutching, which means basically low HP. Increases dark attack, but compromises damage absorption. Ring depicting a hand grasping a purple stone increases dark attack, but compromises damage absorption. An old fable on Londor claims that the lore of the clutch ring reaches out to the crestfallen, who might otherwise be overcome by despair. I say Londor, but there's two Londors. There's New Londor and there's Anno Londor. Probably that'd be the ruins of New Londor, or Londo, I guess, maybe? I think it was like the ghost town in the first game. Dang. Okay, not a mimic. Ooh, old cell key. Yay! Ah, crap. I don't gotta play this game, you know? I don't have to play with you guys. I can just run like a coward. And if they want to follow me, they can follow me and I can take them one at a time. But okay. I assume this is the key to Our Lady. I'm trying to think basically that I know that appearance from anywhere, but I don't think I do. Okay, they haven't followed me. Okay, so that must be basically the key for the upstairs lock. Key to the oldest cell in all of the Erythial dungeon. I guess she's too new of an inmate. Alright. But that would be the one upstairs. Watch. Then we go to the one upstairs, and it's the key to the second oldest prison cell in the Erythial dungeon. Might be a bit of a fetch quest. Let's see. Ooh, cool. I almost just ran off that edge. And 21,000 souls, 4 charges left in the flask. should be good if we need to explore a bit of the profane capital. Actually, now think about it though. What's the time? Okay. We're almost at time for today. Okay. Am I... Okay, yeah. I'm here. Wait, no. This is not... Here we go. It's like, I thought that was different. Now I remember why I thought it was different. Because that one is a trap. I want to go up here. Over here. Through here. Across here. We did already kill everybody, right? Well, not you guys, but... Okay. Yep, dead bodies. Okay, it would have to be here, right? Locked. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Is there maybe a prison cell on the other side that I'm totally blanking on? Oh, wait, maybe. I swear. The door at the beginning, if I recall, the door at the beginning opened from the other side, right? You know what? Might as well get some practice in here. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do, but, you know, that works. Just punch you with my fist. Oh yeah, the leeches. Dun, 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 dun. Here? Nope, okay, it does not open from this side. I mean, the rest seems to be the profane capital. It doesn't seem to be up here. And we already opened up the door. Oof. Okay, actually, let's be thorough here. If this entire main hall is the dungeon, and the capital is the capital, then it has to be one of these prison cells that we have access to already. Can we open up that door already? If I recall correctly, you're one of them, aren't you? I do like doing that. Alright, you. Gosh, freaking. There we go. Okay, yeah. All the prison cells basically opened up here. Alright. We used up our combustion for a bit here. We can go back to normal weaponry. Get back to the hammer. We already bonked this like a few times, haven't we? I gotta stop being so paranoid about potential doors, but... I was just like, did I actually not kill that guy? Is he just hiding away this entire time? But okay. So, no prison cells there, no prison cells here. It's kind of weird if the oldest prisoner was, like, kept in the entrance area. But it should be thorough. Okay, locked. Opened. Okay. Large titanite shard, you gonna scream? No. And it didn't say the key was used, so it wasn't that. Okay. 3 flash charges left. Good. That worked. And that cell connects on over. Yep, and these are already opened. Gollum, we still good? Cool. I do keep wondering why I should just put him out of his misery, but I also kind of don't want to. Again, the whole, like, you know, they're gonna be friendly. No sense murdering needlessly. Okay, that one can't get out normally. Alright, good. Cool. Titanite scale. Oh, nice. Whew, okay. I'm gonna kill you too, sir. Huh, where is the oldest prison cell? If we have 2 cells now that don't open up. But this isn't the key for it. Okay. Well, I guess back down we go. I'm still trying to think, I'm like, what could it be the jail cell key to? But I guess that means that the prison must extend into the actual profane capital then. A thought does occur to me just now that there is that section with the giant. It's like, I was gonna say the giant amount of dudes over there, but technically there's also a giant over there. Okay. But I don't know which way is, like, prison forward and which way is normal forward. Oh. Okay. I don't know about this, but I guess let's go forward a tiny bit. I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. The part of me is like, but what if? What if they're like, they talk at me from a distance? I don't think they will. Or... oh, what am I doing this? Oh, profane capital. Yeah, okay. It's a gargoyle? But okay. I mean, that confirms basically that this isn't the area I want to be in. Potentially. What we do want to be... yep, okay, back in the dungeon, because we have a dungeon key. We need to find the door. And we did take care of the rats around here. Do have some magic flask left. Oh crap, I forgot about all those guys. Okay. Just feels like such a bad idea to go down there. Okay. Don't necessarily want to do this, but let's go the long way. I'm still very hesitant about how low my flasks are right now. But I kind of want to keep everyone dead, so I don't necessarily want to basically use the fire yet. Because at some point, I want basically the keys to the remaining cells. And for the lady downstairs, she has like the most theoretical guards. With all the roaming, patrolling dudes, and I opened up that one cell with the berserker dude. Wait, why am I sending that back down? Dang it! Alright, now let's call it back up. Hold on. Okay, good, good. Alright. Yeah, now it's forward this way. So tempted to drink, but let's not drink right now. We don't have a lot of arrows to work with either, sadly. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, and that might be a horrible idea. Hey guys, I didn't realize I had an arrow. Okay, good. Okay, I vaguely recalled a dude over there, but I think I mistook it for the dude that was sleeping. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna drink, just because we know that there's a lot of guys here. Okay. Lure them out of the room, so their archer friends can't support. Good. And the remaining one. Alright. Now we can get down to business here. Yeah, the multiple little falling windows. Now if I recall correctly, this wooden door isn't actually locked, it's just barred. Okay. Take the ladder down. We're looking for the oldest prison cell. So, actually... Okay. Processing here. I'm I see a treasure, and there's obviously higher up floors. But that's beyond the window that we can't seem to get through normally. There's this path, which probably connects to the other falling area. Man, we're gonna have to be careful here. As both basically don't wake the giant and don't take fall damage. And we got 2 flasks to do it and not a lot of arrows. That just goes down to where we just were. Which also means, though, that, yeah, there's a little... The roof where the item is. Not here. That's what we took way back when. And that was the initial plan, honestly, but... I do wonder how you get higher. The main thing I'm thinking is that basically... dropping down over that way, and then it's the rocky, like, drop. I really wish... I wonder if you need to wake up the giant here, like, does something to destroy that door. But then he's probably going to be awake constantly after that. Okay. I guess we might as well just make sure that there's no other secrets around here. Okay, so yeah, we want to try and drop over here. Yep, good. And yep, it's funny enough just loops back around, but we knew that was going to happen. And then we make sure this isn't a fatal fall. Cool. And then we take some mana. Okay. We're gonna have to fight for our lives almost right off the bat here. Profane Flame, huh. Didn't expect a pyromancy suddenly. I have an idea. Oh yeah, I forgot we greatly boost pyromancies right now. Uh-oh. Okay. We don't have a lot of time to process here. I was thinking of equipping that ring that basically silences us, but... because we don't want to wake the giant. We do want the items near the giant, though. Wow, how many rats are there? Okay. Oh boy, they just keep coming, don't they? I don't know if this is infinitely spawning, but none of these games have done infinitely spawning, so there has to be an end to the rats. Titanite shard. Mars Titanite shard. Okay. This rat. I want to make sure that Giant's hitbox isn't huge and like this ends up registering as me hitting him. Okay, good. Sneaky time. Oh, Onion Knight.
Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. Oh, look at me, trapped like a rat. But you needn't worry. I've just been sitting here weighing my options. The moment has almost come. I just need a bit more time. My liberation requires a key. But the key is outside. A riddle for the ages.
Are you in the oldest prison cell?
My liberation, the key. The...
Okay. Back to sneaky, sneaky. Got 2 potential paths here. Which, alright. I love me my pyromancies, but for right now, stealth is more good. Okay, lingering. Where is my... Here we are. Slumbering. Okay, where does this go? Okay, no creature waiting in ambush. Oh. Don't trust it. Dragon Slayer lightning arrows. It's been such a long time since I got hit by a mimic that I forgot how much it hurt. I know it hurt, but whew, that was a lot. Now where does this go? Okay. Whew, okay. Don't like this. Okay. Lightning bolt. Okay. There we go. Okay, though, so that doesn't lead over to Onion Knight. So weird not having my own footsteps anymore, but that means the enemy can't hear us, too. Okay, drop. Sneak. 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 Good. As it were that the spell would like run out right as I was like there. Oh no. Oh wait, no, never mind. No, I don't know. Go back to sleep, go back to sleep. Okay. There's a hole over there. But I don't think... I think it's more of an exit. Maybe. We definitely want to get in through that way. Alright, let's try to see if there's not a shortcut we can open up here. Come on, bonfire. Ooh, elevator. Although, same drill as always. Yeah, alright, that's death, alright. Okay, bring it back. Okay, good. Back up we go. Where? Ah, okay. Excellent. Shortcut opened up. Sound like Onion Knight. We should call it. It's just, I know I'm gonna have to bust my way through all those prison warden ladies when I want to get the other prison lady. And in hindsight, it's through them that sway to the profane capital. But I mean, we have the arrows for it. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead basically and wrap things up for today. Let's not get too greedy, then get punished, and have to recover from being punished. And then, yes. Recover from being punished. Yeah, we're recovering from being greedy. Greedily punished. Punishly greedy. Just wish I knew what this dang key went to. But I wonder if it goes to Onion Knight's cell, but it doesn't make any sense of why he's in the most secure prison in the entire facility. But, I mean, I want to avoid going to the profane capital until we kind of like figure things out there. Okay, Thief Man's not back yet. I do wonder a bit. I'm like, if I'm using more utility spells so far than that, and if I really do swap off of what is this hopping off of? Oh yeah, the ring, the pyromancy ring. Then it's like, okay, I mean, maybe I should stick to utility until we get more stuff in like int and spirit and stuff like that. Oh, lightning blade. We don't really have a good lightning weapon. Good old flashbacks to good old Tonitrus from Bloodborne. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a distracting thing. Oh, but we can't use it anyway. I don't think we need cast light. Even has a FP cost. Whew. Don't need the hider weapon though. We can't turn ourselves invisible. Tempted by flame infusion, but we would have to have the flame in our left hand then. I still wonder about Seek Guidance and if it is the same as our Candlestick Seek Guidance. Because one thing this says is see signs without using embers. But I don't know if, like, if our... Because we have yet to come across a summoning sign with our candlestick. But, I wonder. Miracle Force would be pretty good. But sadly, I don't think we can cast miracles with the candlestick, sadly. I guess I can try. Let's see. No, go back over here. Alright. Yeah. Alright. What happens if I try, I wonder? Yeah, okay. Figured. Attune. What else can we potentially use? We don't really use a shield. It's like magic weapon is a thing. It just wasn't handy against what's his face, Sullivan. Curious ailments. That was the entire reason I did miracles back in Demon Souls. But we don't really suffer from a lot of ailments that frequently, though. Yeah, let me see a few things here real quick. Alright. But we're to swap out my Pyromancy Flame. Like, we're to go back to Uchigatana. I know we're gonna get overburdened. Yeah, overburdened. And especially so if we end up basically going like this. So let's assume a worst case scenario. Now let's reevaluate our stuff here, because I'm kind of curious about the Painting Guardian attire. Okay, where are you? Here we are. There we are, 69.9. That's what I like to see. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, okay. In hindsight, I don't know if it would be a bad idea to wear this into the Painted World DLC, because I don't know if, like, were they jailers for that world? Or were they protectors of that world? Never was fully clear on that. But okay. Because then, basically, what we could do is... yeah, okay. So, like, let's then attune. Whoopsie. Alright, now we want Spook and Flame Weapon. Which, again, like, we could swap it out for Magic Weapon we needed to. And then, how much is Electric Weapon? Ooh, 30 Faith. Ooh. That is way more than I thought it would be. Alright, let's try... I'm curious if it can... Okay, so I can't enchant our Ice Sword, but it can with our Uchigatana. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That is a nice thing about having our Uchigatana, is that we can kind of elementally infuse it with stuff. Okay, I think that will have to suffice. Yeah, okay. Now let's go ahead and... level up.
Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then take note.
What should we level up? I am tempted about basically Vitality for Equip Load, because I do want more flexibility there. But the question is, do we go for 30? I mean, we're losing out basically. Like, do we start just leveling Vigor, Endurance, Vitality again? Do we go for additional magic, which does increase our FP? Do we go for Int or more Faith for more options on that front? I could go more Dex. This is hard. Let's get Vigor, Endurance, Vitality to 25. And... yeah, let's just go down the list. I was gonna we're gonna start with Vitality, but no, okay. We'll be good. Okay. More health. More health is always good. So 25 is the next goal for all these. And I don't think I'll regret it, probably. But I'm like, what about faith? I'm like, I don't use faith. What am I doing? I'm being greedy. Okay, yeah, we should go for 25. There'll be more levels to come.
Farewell, may the flame.
Okay. Yeah, might as well just have that out. Anything new with you? I doubt it, but... Yeah, learn. Already learned everything. Yep, can't reinforce it further. We only got... Oh! Was I holding... Wait, when did I get the Grave Warden Pyromancer Tome? Might as
I'm
well.
afraid I cannot accept this.
What?
This pyromancy tome is dark. I cannot It is a spell for only one.
Okay. I thought that was a Quelena one.
I'm afraid It is only one.
Okay.
Do not be got. What is it?
So I guess maybe he's at his, like, cap for what he can teach us. So okay, I guess let's learn the rest of the miracles then.
Please, your touch. The little creatures, how they nip and bite.
You doing okay?
You know, in my home I would be pleased, although to be able, but if I had it, terribly so.
Okay. Okay, all the more reason to learn her miracles now. Okay, all miracles learned. You know, it's only 300. We should buy it. Okay, we've gotten everything from her, so if anything happens to her, it's not a big loss.
You know, in my I would, although to, but if I had it, terribly.
Okay, repeat there.
Sweet champion, leaving so soon. Please, come back in good time. I am frightened of the dark that gnaws away at me.
And if you want to touch me, you can touch me.
Oh, sweet champion, where have you been? Please, your touch. The little creatures, how they nip and bite. You know, in my eye,
so
but if I terribly.
Unlike the sorcerer, she doesn't really give us like a unique like emote or anything.
Sweet champion, please, I am frightened.
Okay. Don't die. If you die, an angry man comes at me. An angry man who also hates you for whatever reason. Okay, we got all the spells we can learn. Although actually, wait. Let us... It's so weird not being able to hear our footsteps. Okay, learn... Okay, we already learned everything. Oh! I guess he doesn't sell stuff. I guess it was the other sorcerer merchant that actually sold stuff.
I don't mean to see Enix in the fall. I hope.
Yeah.
Promise to stay.
I gave you one book, and I'm keeping an eye for other books. Okay, what about reinforcing stuff here?
It is good to what
Oh yeah, we have 2 coal to give him, I think. We can't reinforce it, right? Okay, yeah. Profaned coal.
Lords, where did you happen upon this coal? This is much too dark. I see the abyss in it. Yet a smith I remain. I won't turn down a request. But forget not, your fight is for the flame and for your fellow kin, just like mine. A cursed fate this may be, but hope remains, does it not?
Okay. Poor guy. Really does not want to darken forest stuff. Okay, we don't need to repair anything.
Pretty big, I don't want
But I remember now, though, actually. It was the additional ash that we got to give to the merchant lady.
Oh, how
Give Umbral ash. The Xanthias ashes.
gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Okay. Purchase. Let's see. What new items have appeared? Don't see anything immediately noticeable. The Undead Legion, the Eastern Gear, the Elite Gear. Oh, the Xanthius Overcoat. Yellowish overcoat covering a band of brass medallions. Xanthos clothing is a mark of a researcher of lost sorceries, and the number of medallions denotes their success. A point of pride for the researchers, even if its significance is lost on others. Okay, they don't have a helm, but they have basically everything else. Not bad look, honestly. Might want to get that. Okay, they have the Oni Slayer arrows. No new rings, it seems. Inflicts dark damage. Oh, yeah, that's Walner's crown. The Sage's big hat. Oh! Smaug's gear. I didn't notice that was there. Grotesque armor associated with Smaug, the last knight to stand in defense of the ruined cathedral. Boasts extremely high defense and can be done by humans, but not without great difficulty. Interesting. Super weighty, but man, I'm almost tempted. Almost. I do wonder what it's like to go for like full defense, but given that some things can kind of bypass certain defenses, I imagine that like you can still end up not having a good time. Okay. I feel like with the katana that I really should get better at using its special abilities more. But okay, I'm not seeing any other new good items. Obviously more embers if we need it. You've yet to really use any of them, but I think we're kind of good for now.
Knowest thou of that soppy gossip, that cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers? And so thou art in need of a soapstone, ashen one. Then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me.
Wait, the soapstone? Isn't that that's the online item, if I recall correctly, right? Or maybe I'm mixing it up basically in terms of what she's referring to as the stuff I've been giving her? Those are ashes, so... I don't know.
Ashen one.
Alright, okay. Actually, wait. Derp. Need to restock our arrows. Bam.
Ashen one.
Okay. I'm kind of curious about, can we reinforce anything new? Oh, can reinforce basically our candlestick. I think the flame was already good. Yeah, these two basically are already good. Don't need a miracle thing, even though it's always tempting a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot the Isolus staff was there. Twinkling Titanite for that one. Which, we don't have enough to upgrade our, Pontiff Curve Sword yet. We still need 4. But yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade our Cleric Candlestick, since we can cast actual magic with that. So if you ever want to basically go, like, ham and do actual, like, int magic missile style casting, we can. Okay. Debating what to do with the Lizard Whistles. Let's go ahead and invest them in. You know what? I was eyeing those dark arrows. Bam. There we go.
Ashen one.
Okay. Let's go ahead and wrap things up here. And, yeah. Overall, good progress. I still wish I found out where this key of mine goes to and how to interact more with the deeper part of the prison cell, and so much mystery around there. But with that shortcut opened up, though, we can do a lot more exploration there next time, and we'll probably run out of room to explore around there at some point next time, which means that then we start doing the Profane Capital next time. But alright, that was then. No. That's then. Now is now. And for now, we are wrapped up. Until then. Later.